Tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel.
Hey all, welcome to John's Model Maker. Today we've got the Batmobile Tumbler, the next 6 issues. Here we have 17 and 18, 19 to 22 to hand, but these two we complete the head-up display, and 19 to 22 is the pilot seat. There's not a fantastic lot to do in any of these. There's one of the boxes. All the boxes are similar size, and they're all plastic parts. I think we're going through a phase now where we're getting all these phase of not getting many parts basically, and it doesn't look like there's a great lot of value in them as well. Just as well, the magazines are very valuable in the reading. I find them really interesting, even though the parts aren't. But what that means is that we'll get the bigger parts and more interesting stuff later on in the build. So we're just carrying on with a head-up display, put them on the cockpit floor, and same with the pilot seat. So first of all, let's have a look at issue 17 and what's inside. And here we have issue 17. Watch out for the cape. All about the Batpod. There's Christian Bale on it. He didn't actually ride it. Not free like the stuntman did. He found it very difficult, and he fell off at least once. Not sure about the stunt woman, but there is a stunt woman who did ride it as well. Apparently it's very difficult, a low centre of gravity where they sit on it. And then in the comics we have who is Dick Grayson, from Acrobat to Boy Wonder to Nightwing. That's very interesting. I love the old stuff. There he is as Nightwing. And then we have the comic strips here and here. There's the death of his mother and father. There's the Graysons, the Acrobats, and how it happened. And there we have a comic strip of the Titans. Excellent read. There's a cracking picture as well. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. And here we have step-by-step instructions, the display and the 2 joystick supports. So not a fantastic lot to do. There we go. That is what we're left with. Coming in next issue. So issue 18. David versus Goliath. Again, the Batpod, and now they trip the truck up. That sounds well, doesn't it? There we go. How they catapulted it up into the air like that. Robin dies at dawn. Batman and his hallucinogenics. That's a cracking story as well. And here we have the comic strips. Excellent stuff. Batman, Batwoman, Batgirl, and yeah, didn't last long in the comics. There we go. And another story of Batman and his fear of tentacles. And in the instructions, joysticks fitted to the hood. There we go. There's a lot of steps, but not a great lot to do. But we do put it onto the floor, the cockpit floor. There we go. And coming next issue, the pilot seat. We'll have a look at that in a minute or two. So for now, let's get on with the build. And here we have the parts. Oops. Wrong box. That's 18. Do that next. There's 17. There's 17. There we go. So we have the left joystick support, the right joystick support. 17C is the display, 17D is the display support. Now we have the washer and 3 EP screws. Okay, we got the head-up display. We need 17D. We place that there like that. That will eventually move around like that, as you can see. Yep. Put the washer 17E on top, and then we fix it together with 1 EP screw. Excellent. Now I need these 2 pieces, 17A and 17B. You see some keel pattern on it. That's for the joysticks afterwards. Yep, excellent. Put these on 17C. Now this is 17A. It has 2 little holes just there, and that fits there like so. And 17B has 2 holes there, and as you can see on the top, once we press this into place, there we go, 1 keyhole there and 1 keyhole there in that position. Excellent stuff. Now what we need to do is pop that on there and screw it from the other side with EP screws. even though the push fit, it does keep them into place. Keeps it all nicely lined up. Excellent. There we go. Brilliant stuff. And that is it for issue 17. Very quick indeed. Let's get on with issue 18. Here we have the parts. Okay, so we have 18 here, which are the handles. We have 18D, which is a track. We have a left joystick and right joystick, DP and CP screws. Now, first of all, we need to cut these off this sprue. You can actually see where you need to cut them. There you go. Don't cut them short, otherwise they might not go in to the sides of the hood. They go here and here, here and here. So let's get them off. Use a scalpel for this. Cut it there. Make sure they don't fling off. There we go. Now all we need to do is pop these into place. Excellent. That's that side done. Get it evenly spaced. There we go. And now we can do this side. There we go. There we go. Nice added bit of detail. Excellent stuff. Looks good, that. Now we need the joysticks. 18B and 18C. Let's have a look. That is 18C. That one is 18B. So 18B goes in this side. There's a keyhole pattern. Yep. That pushes in there, and this one will follow the other keyhole pattern. As you can see, just push that into place. Excellent. That's the joysticks in place, which means we just have this left. And we need 16E at this point. And here we have 16E. That will slide there like so. And then that, I believe, will go on here. Like that. It is in fact that way around. There we go. Yep. And we need a DP screw here and here, so we need 2 DP screws. There we go, that's the 2 DP screws in place, and that just moves back and forward like that. Now we need to put this onto the cockpit floor. Excellent, you can see how it's going to sit with the 2 joysticks. Come on, camera. Okay, I've got the cockpit floor. It fits in there and there. As you can see, that goes, let's see, line that up like that. Yep. And then we need the CP screws to fix it from underneath. There we go. That is that. Let's have a look on the camera. There we go. That's the head-up display on the cockpit floor. It's a little bit shaky there, but it is firmly in place. Yeah, you can just imagine. Oh dear. Excellent. And there we have from the overhead. Moves up and down, or back and forward I should say. Not up and down, and side to side a little bit. A little bit wobbly, but there we go. Anyway, let's get on with 19 to 22, the pilot seat. There we go. Issue 19. 2 drivers, 2 stars. About the back pod all again. There's Anne Hathaway, looking absolutely gorgeous. She had problems on there, but she had a stunt woman. Jolene Van Voot was a Canadian motocross champion. Became her stunt woman. And then they looked for Batman in the comics. Looking absolutely brilliant. Another villain. And one of the artists, Julius Schwartz. More comic strip. And here we have step-by-step instructions, a tumbler pilot seat and its first components. There we go. Pop all them into place. These two are push fit. And then we screw them 2 pieces in place. And we end up with that. So let's get on with the build. Okay, here are the parts. There we go. Those are the parts. There's the pilot seat. And there is the right support. Seat support, the left support, and here we have, yep, that is the right seat joint and the left seat joint. They have an L and an R inside, and basically these marry up. That one will go on that side. It will go with the shape of the seat. Hold that in place there like that, and these two will interlock. There's 2 lugs, 2 pegs. This one's the left side of the seat. And there we go. We got the pegs. There we go. And should be. Should line up. Missed that one. There we go. Interlocks in the middle there. There we go. That's how it's shaped, basically. Nice and bonny. And these, the left one here. Yep, fix that with a CP screw. Excellent. I can move over the back there. We do the same on this side. There we go. That is how that should look. That is issue 19 complete. So issue 20, in the hands of the enemy. All about the film and then about the comic again. The Outsider Saga. A couple of comic strips. And another for, right up here, for John Boom. Began writing stories for pulp science fiction magazines in the early 1940s. There we go. Excellent stuff. Love these comic strips. And then we have the step-by-step instructions. Base of the pilot seat. So we'll pop them into place. On the seat, there we go. Again, not a fantastic lot to do, and that is what we're left with. Excellent. Let's get on with the build. Here we have the parts. Let's get them out. Okay, now, so we have 20A, which is left arm, 20B right arm, and we have the base 20C, and the handles 20D. Then we have CP screws, and then with the others, and obviously we need the pilot seat. Excellent stuff. And these should be labelled left and right somewhere on them. Yeah, there's a little L there and a little R there. Just about to see that. Yeah, excellent. And those are the handles. That's the seat base. So first of all, what we need, yeah, the 20A, and that goes from there to there, I believe, something like that. So that needs to move up, and that needs to come down there, I would imagine. Something like that, is it? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's spot on. So we need to push that in there and secure the top with a CP screw. Push that in. It's a nice tight fit. And we'll put the other on the other side. So this is the left side. There we go. Close that gap up, and again same on this side, push it into here, screw it onto there, and locate. There we go. There we go. That one went easier, that one. There we go, that one clicks in. That one, still a bit of a gap there. Let's close up nicely now. There we go. Bit of brute force. That's looking excellent. Okay, now we've got those two supports in place. We need to pop this onto the base. Now we need it this way around, and you can see they're facing in a little bit, so I need to move them back a little bit and position it that way so we can see the screw holes. And we need 2 CP screws, one on either side. Excellent. There we go. That is that now in place. Brilliant. And we need to pop the handles on the sides. There's 2 holes there, 2 pegs, and it's just a push fit basically. That one there, and that one there. Excellent. See that alright? There we go. That is issue 20 completed. Let's move on to issue 21. Okay, issue 21, The Wing of Justice. That is looking awesome, is it not? And here we have Batman, the Riddler Returns. Yeah, the right socking from the dynamic duo. Excellent scripts. Comic strips look brilliant. There we go. Step-by-step instructions, the lower and upper pilot seats. Yeah, you just stick them together basically. Couple of pads. There we go. That's the lower part. And screw underneath. Yeah, 4 screws. And that is what we end up with. And then in the next issue we have the backrest of the pilot seat. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. Here we have the parts again. So we have the upper padded seat, that is rubber, and we have the lower seat shell, which is plastic, and the 2 adhesive strips. And again we have CP screws, which we've still got some left over from previous. Okay, so we can stick these adhesive strips onto the lower seat shell. That one goes in there, turn off there, and that one can go in there like so. Then we can remove the backing, and we can fit this over the top. That is actually bob-on. We do need a gap at the back. Oh, I got that wrong then, but I hadn't. There we go. Excellent. Now we can fit this onto here. 1, 2, 3 should be, yeah, 2 screw holes that will fit in there, and should be able to line that up, and then we can actually screw it into place. There we go. Excellent. That's sat in nicely. Now we need the screws. Okay, only 2 screws needed. That's the first one. And that's the second one. There we go. They'll be for the cockpit floor then for. There we go. That is a nice bit of rubber. Nicely padded. Excellent. Let's get on with issue 22. And here we have issue 22. Again, the film in the first 2 pages. And then Batman. Classic 1960s TV series. Picture about Eagle Moscow and Boss, because they were going to build that one. And then we have the padded backrest, the pilot backrest shell, double-sided tape again, and screws 6 of. So we'll pop that together just like the lower part, and then we'll pop it onto the cockpit floor, and that is what we'll be left with. Excellent stuff. Let's get on with the build. Here are the parts. Let's get them out. Okay, so those are the parts. We've got the self-adhesive tapes. This is the shell. We just need to put the stickers on here and here. We pop this onto the backing there, and we pop this over the top. So first of all, let's get these stickers in place. Tear that off as well as, and put that there like that. There we go. That is the shell with the adhesive pads on. Now we need to pop this into place on here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 pegs. 1, 2, 3, 4 location points. Now we can drop that there like that. Line that up, and that should hopefully pop into place there. I think it is. Yeah, it does actually. 2 screws, 1, 2. Not a very tight fit then, but they are just location pegs. There we go. Excellent. Now we can just pop this over the top. I think that will go around down there. Fit that in there. There we go. Well, fits nicely in place, that. There we go. Excellent. Nicely tucked down as well in the bottom. Can't go wrong there. And sticky pad should hold that together, no problem. There we go. Excellent stuff. That is looking absolutely brilliant. Now we can fit that to the cockpit floor. So here we have the cockpit floor. 1, 2, 3, 4 screw points. There we go. Put that into place just like that. And we need the CP screws again. That is that now in place. There we go. That's the pilot seat in place. And the head-up display. Excellent. There we go. Looking absolutely brilliant. Yep. That's issue 17 to 22 complete. There we go, guys. Is the pilot seat, head-up display on the cockpit floor. And issue 23 we start with the passenger seat. I don't know, that was 4 issues just for this seat, so I would imagine it's another 4 issues for that seat as well, but it means that we'll be starting on something else as well as. Well, that is that. Not a fantastic lot to do, so I enjoy reading those magazines. Anyway, that is excellent. So if you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in another 6 weeks time for another 6 issues. Excellent. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. Bye for now.